So good, chatting to the specialist Asha Dillab in the building, and she will be carrying on that conversation in just a bit. But before we tuck into it, I think this is something interesting that's happening, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers out there would have noticed this too. SABC3 is going through a few little changes. Now, it's quite an interesting one. There's a whole new brand identity coming through, and there's a whole new opportunity for you guys, and it's SABC3's Open Up, Jamie, and I think it's so special, so exciting, and so good for a chance to change, eh?
Definitely in with the new. Of course, Uncle Tab's event actually went to the event in Johannesburg just to touch down with the team and see all about the brand new launch. So take a look at this.
We've all come to anticipate that around this time of the year, in April, South Africa goes through some changes in television and radio. But tonight, something big is being announced because something big is on the horizon for SABC3. They've reimagined their entire identity, their audience, as well as what they've got to offer you at home. And I'm out in Sandton tonight to find out what all of that is about. I know one thing, it's big. Pat, it has finally happened, a brand new identity for SABC3, some big changes that you've announced tonight, and we're also excited to connect with it. But why was it so important and so necessary for SABC3, now S3, to go through all of this?
I think that SABC3 has been a good historic brand in the market, but I think it was losing audiences. And I think when we went out to research, customers were saying, you know, what is S3? What is its character? Who's its target market? And so what we wanted to do was to make sure that we kept all those loyal supporters, but at the same time that we galvanized a new look and programming in order for us to get new audiences. Then what can we offer that brings audiences back, that creates a place for citizens to watch something together?
Well, Pat, the new identity for SABC3, now S3, is with the message Open Up. Why Open Up? What does Open Up mean, and how will viewers connect with this?
So Open Up, we have, for example, we have a sitcom about a polyamorous relationship. It's Canadian-American. That's going to be very interesting. That's in our more risque slot at 10 o'clock. But anyway, it's not only about risque. It's about really opening up the conversation about different kinds of relationships, different kinds of sexuality, open up to difference outside of the boundaries and the confinements that we give ourselves.
We've been providing you information on some scheduled changes at SABC3, now S3, but the team there have also been very much hard at work, making sure that they provide and package some world-class entertainment to bring to your TV screens. Dichava, the new message for SABC3, now S3, Open Up, has finally been launched. So much excitement around it. You spent a lot of time working on this, but why was it so necessary?
We've been very intentional in terms of creating a channel that has a deeper meaning and a purpose. I think where the world is today, so much fake news, so much bullying, so much corruption, and I think humanity just needs a story of hope. And then what in television and broadcasting, largely what we do is we inspire. So we wanted to create a channel that celebrates us as South Africans and that inspires us to be greater than who we are. And we wanted this notion of being open to new ways of thinking, new ways of solving problems, new ways of loving. We just wanted to create that positioning that inspires us to be greater as humans, as South Africans.
Zenokuhle, you might be a brand new face on SABC3, but I think there's so much excitement that you're stepping into as Cindy on the estate. How do you think people are going to connect with Cindy's character?
She's a 2000, if I might use that term. She's a 2000, so I really hope people are going to relate to her. How they're going to relate to her exactly is she's very outspoken. First and foremost, she doesn't even know herself. So she's going in the direction of what her dad wants her to be. So I think everyone is going to find themselves, and everyone is going to find it very exciting because they're going to see themselves in the new branding of SABC3. Well, S3 now.
Clementine Musimani, one of my personal favorites, but without a doubt, a favorite for everybody watching at home right now. You play the role of Memukobani on The Estate. What excites you the most about this TV series, The Estate?
You know what I'm most excited about The Estate is that it is so different that everybody who will be sitting at home, sitting back, watching it, every one of them will be having a character or a storyline that they are going to be identifying with. And what I'm excited about is because it is moving with the current situations that are happening in the country. And I think people are ready for that. They want to see stories that are so close to home that are telling the truth.
We want to make reference to the global climate crisis. We want to make people more socially responsible. So I just want to see how people will take to the branding, because it's quite a drastic shift, but I think it's in the right direction. I think now we're moving to a place where channels and broadcasters and people that were traditionally seen as being strict are now loosening up and becoming edgy.
I cannot put into words the amount of honor, the privilege that comes with being a host on a night like tonight. We are brand new, out the box, rebirthing SABC3, or I should say S3, you know. And of course, we are also introducing the new mantra of open up. We're just opening up to a lot more. So being able to stand in front of everyone, present, and do what I love doing the most, I think it was such a privilege.
I think how viewers are going to receive the new S3, open up. They're going to be opening up with it. They're going to be loving the new idea, the new innovations, the new everything, the new look, the new future, the new way of living, the new way of accepting things and moving with the times.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day for S3, and it feels so good. You're going to want to make sure that you keep your eyes tight and glued to S3 and watch all of this magic unfold.
It's coming bigger and better to you. Open up with S3. You've relaunched. I love it. I love the energy.
Yeah.
I love that. We get to connect with you still, because that is the main focus, being able to connect with you, our family. So open up with S3 right now on SABC3.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Can't wait. And let the magic continue. We'll see you after this.